My fault. Sorry about that, Kurt.
Check, check.
My fault. Hello, hello, hello. My fault. There we go.
Right.
We're fine.
All right. Yeah, there was something else was goofed up. Okay, we're on. Check, check, check.
Hello,
check,
hello.
Check. 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Check, check.
Hello, hello. 1, 2.
Check, check,
yep,
check.
I'm up a little bit. He should be down a little bit.
We're
we should be good.
to go, hopefully. Check, check.
My fault. I screwed it up.
Good to go here. Check, check. Do it right now. Thank you, sir. Quick one.
And we say welcome back to the Mace Ice Arena for hockey. Stick It to Cancer Night tonight as we get set for the varsity boys hockey game. And let's, of course, get in our coach, Evan Witt, and, of course, our coach's comments brought to you by Deutsch Excavating. Got to see him last night. Interesting team. What are you trying to do tonight?
You know, really kind of focus on just getting better on what we did last night. A little bit more discipline in the defensive zone, and really work on trying to, make sure that we have the right matchups and that we're forechecking hard. That's going to be our only chance if we can keep it in their zone. They're a good, strong, fast team. They're very similar styles to us. They're just really fast.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those, sometimes the best way to beat teams like that is just take it to them, and, it's going to be a heart game. There's a lot of things to play for tonight for these guys. We talked about we need to pick up a win that's not expected win to have a chance at state tournament this year. So this would be a great night to do that. Also a big night out here for the Stick to Cancer tonight for Cottington County Care. So, that's heavy on the boys' hearts as well. And so hopefully we'll see a little extra dig and a little extra pressure out of them for that tonight.
All right, sounds good.
Coach, good luck to you tonight. You told me you did a couple changes.
Yep.
You don't have to announce them if you want. We'll catch up with you. But what were you trying to do with a couple changes?
Really, we have some guys that are just really good, strong forecheckers. So you're going to try to utilize the pressure that they can put on to maybe wear down their team a little bit and get then line one out there. We're going to put Tommy up there with Mason Witt and Austin Green, Tommy Foley, and see if those three guys that can wear them down a little bit, for those three to go out there and put some pucks in the net. That's been our core group of guys that have scored the goals. So maybe we'll give them a little help by a little extra digging from that line three. So really look, Trey Allard, Riefenberger, and Bramer to do that job. All three of those kids are really excited because kind of let them go wheels out a little bit. So
yeah,
it'll be fun to watch.
That's great. Well, we appreciate all you do with the guys, and good luck tonight. Have a little fun down there, would you?
For sure. Great night to do that. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. All right, and of course, coach's comments brought to you by Deutsch Excavating, and our pregame show brought to you by Trav's Outfitter. Nice to have you with us tonight. Stick It to Cancer Night. And of course, the broadcast brought to you by Service Plus, our game sponsor for tonight's game. Booth sponsor, of course, we always broadcast live from the Reliabank booth. And the game also brought to you by New York Life. Also, Hanson Moran Eye Clinic, Riddles Jewelry, First Premier Bank Card, Pelican Power Sports, plus Eastside Implement, Sharps Automotive with a post-game show, Subway, also State Farm Insurance, Pizza Ranch, Willie's, and Foley Law Office. Had a good game this afternoon. Watertown girls came away with a 3-1 win over this Ruhmore team. It was tight late in the contest, but Watertown pulled it out with a late third period goal to break it open just a touch, give them an insurance goal, and they win it 3-1 this afternoon. So Burnell had a good game in the net. Long had a good game in the net as far as the Rushmores are concerned. Very entertaining game. 3-1 was the final score there. Watertown getting a goal in all three periods, and the Rushmores getting their lone goal in the second. Of course, it was Megan Sunday with a goal for Watertown. Also, Jada Kranz had a goal, and of course Jacqueline Lloyd a goal, with Jada Kranz assisting at 4:25. That really was a tight game up to that point, and Watertown pulls it out 3-1. And of course last night in some boys games, it was here Rushmore over Watertown 8-1. Aberdeen beat Huron 10-5. Sioux Falls 2 over Yankton 3-2. That was a tight game. And Sioux Falls 1 beat Mitchell 6-0. Of going on, of course, today. We don't have a score on that Mitchell-Aberdeen game. We'll see if we can't get that for you. That was a noon face-off today. Going on tonight, of course, Rushmore, Watertown. Sioux Falls won at Owyhee. That was a 6 o'clock face-off. Sioux Center at Huron in progress, and also Yankton at Brookings, likewise in progress. The Brookings game got underway just a few minutes ago. And in girls varsity this afternoon, mentioned Watertown over the Rushmores, 3-1. Meanwhile, Mitchell at Aberdeen, Yankton at Brookings, and Owyhee at Sioux Center. Those are all afternoon contests. We'll see if we can't get some updates on those games for you from this afternoon. So Watertown hosting the Rushmore Thunder on the Stick It to Cancer night. We'll be talking, of course, with Heather Rasmussen in between the first and second periods. Got a great crowd here at the Mace, but of course we've taken another 50 or 60 or so. That would be great. They have lots of cool things to register for, some other things, some boards to get on, that type of thing. But it's a very festive night here at the, of course, Mace Ice Arena. As we start tonight, Watertown boys are right now really on kind of the bubble. They're really right now in 8th place at 4-9. They have 8 points. Mitchell in 9th place with 8 points at 3-9-1-1. So that's kind of interesting as we go into the last few weeks of the season. Aberdeen right above them at 5-5-0-1. Of course, Watertown will play Aberdeen yet this year. Rushmore's at 13-0. Interestingly enough, they're 9-0 on the road. Rushmore's are, and they're 4-0 at home. They have not played that many home games yet, and they come in with a 13-0 mark, 26 points. They've outscored their opponents 93-22. Then Brookings at 11-1-0-1 with 23 points. They've outscored their opponents 87-15. Then you have Sioux Falls 1. Don't forget them. They're 9-1, 18 points right now. They've outscored their opponents 56-16. And you have Owyhee with 18 points at 9-4. So those top 4 teams right there, very close. Then you have Sioux Falls 2, followed by Sioux Center, Aberdeen, Watertown, Mitchell, Yankton, as well as Huron. Down to the last few weeks of the season, and it's going to be very tight as far as some of these games are concerned. Tonight, of course, we will put the microphone downstairs when we get ready to announce who the kids are each playing for. They'll turn out the lights here at the Mace, and it'll be really quite an entertaining but an interesting night as far as this Stick It to Cancer night is concerned. It's a very festive atmosphere out here, Jim Lloyd, as far as that's concerned.
This is a night that we look forward to.
Yeah.
It really is. It's on the schedule at the beginning of the year, and it's one of those nights when you know the place is going to be full. A lot of emotion. Coach talked a little bit about the emotion that all the kids, Rushmore and the Watertown kids, are going to play with tonight. They're going to have a little ceremony here for Stick It to Cancer. All the kids are going to be playing for somebody that's been affected by cancer, somebody that they know, relatives, mom, dad, grandma and grandpas and things like that. And it's emotional, and it's always just a little bit different game than the rest of the year just because of all the festivities that go on, and there's a lot of people thinking about a lot of other situations that come up in life, which is cancer.
That's
and
right.
This is a game.
This is a game.
Yeah.
Other things that come up in life aren't necessarily a game.
Yeah. And Coddington County Cares and Watertown Lakers Hockey have put this together, and it generates a little money. All the proceeds go to Coddington County Cares. And we're going to hear from Heather Rasmussen, so stick around from that one between the first and second. And she's going to talk to you a little bit about Coddington County Cares and what that money actually does. It's really an amazing thing. It really is.
And Barb Kranz will sing our national anthem tonight.
Yeah, and
cool.
And she does such a good job. And they were touched directly with cancer many years ago, and she has an emotional attachment also. And it's important for everybody here, to reflect tonight for just a little while before we get this game going. And once you get the game going, it turns into hockey just like it always is. But a great night. If you're listening or on the live stream,
go Watertown.net.
Go Watertown.net. Watch us on the live stream. Come on out to the arena. This little place is going to shake a little bit tonight, and you're gonna get to see a really good Rushmore team. We saw them last night, Jeff. You talked about it. You go undefeated on the 29th of January. You've done something in this league. So
yeah, that's right. We have a good student section here tonight. A lot of people, and of course, in the section that's, I would say, to the southeast corner of this arena, a lot of people up above that like to gather over there, and that's always kind of fun too. So a good section, a good crowd as far as that's concerned.
And different jerseys tonight. Both of these teams are going to have different jerseys on, their special Stick It to Cancer jerseys. Of course, Watertown has the black jerseys with the yellow numbers and all the color on them. And then Rushmore is going to have the baby blue, purplish jerseys.
With the black numbers.
With the big black numbers.
And we saw those this afternoon, and they're impressive. Yeah.
Announcers love those big numbers jerseys. We pick those out right away.
Yeah,
but,
we really
so
do.
Things are different. The uniforms are different. The atmosphere is different. Our girls from today are over in the crowd over there. You can see their pink jerseys stick out. So they're all here to support the boys varsity team, and it's going to be a good one tonight.
Yeah. We look forward to that. Of course, officials tonight brought to you by Hanson Moran Eye Clinic, and they will be Bullington, Sam Schrader, also R.J. Achterbird, Parker Riddle will be all the officials for that, and we'll get the microphone down here. See if we can't get that over with the person as well.
We'd like to thank Prairie Lakes Healthcare System and Cancer Center for tonight's game sponsor. We have lots of opportunities for you to help make a difference.
We'll give the microphone to the public address man. That'll help a lot. And then you'll be able to hear what he gets to say. She's a little bit shy to give it to him, but he won't bite. There we go. Get it over there a little closer, people. There we go.
We have several raffle tickets on the table.
Guy's trying to talk and get a mic in his.
Baskets were donated by
No, it's not working out right now. It worked out so well this afternoon. It's not working. We gotta.
Now through the end of the second period of the game. We also have a silent auction also going on now through the end of the second period. These items were donated by.
We're going to go down, and what we're going to do tonight is we're going to put all the festivities over the PA announcer. We're going to get that all arranged for you so you can hear on the radio from the PR announcers. You're going to hear the starting lineups. You're also going to hear who all these kids are playing for, and it'll be about a 10-minute ceremony. So we're going to go down to the PA announcer and let him take it from here.
Said earlier. I'm gonna start playing some light music.
The ceremony is going to start here in a minute. Both players, both teams coming out onto the ice, helmets off. Rushmore is going to be to my left. They're going to be on the blue line. And the Lakers to my right going to line up on the blue line. And we will go back down.
We'd like to welcome tonight's South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association varsity game between the Rushmore Thunder and your Watertown Lakers. Officials for today's game are in the pink stripes supporting the cause. Those officials are R.J. Ochterberg, Caleb Bullington, Parker Riddle, and Sam Schroeder. We will announce the players for both teams and their dedications at this time. For the Rushmore Thunder, we have number 2, Alex Dietrich, in memory of Katie Dietrich. Number 3, Caleb Suflo, in honor of his dad, Tim Suflo. Number 4, Zeke Farley, in memory of Grandma Terry Lean and in honor of Grandma Sherry Farley. Number 5, Dawson Worth, in honor of Christy Jorgensen. Number 7, Parker Brennan, in the fight together with Carrie and Jackson Wells. Number 9, Caleb Merchant, in memory of Aunt Tina Merchant. Number 10, Hayden Hollick, in memory of Pearl Reich. Number 11, Tyson Dunbar, in honor of Aunt Amy Beers. Number 14, Easton Knoll, in memory of Grandpa Otto Doctor. Number 17, Landon Bartling, in honor of Grandpa John Wagner. Number 19, A.J. Petrato, in honor of his mom, Marianne Petrato. Number 22, Will Simmons, in honor of Grandpa Mel Henrichsen and in memory of Grandma Charlene Richards. Number 23, Lance Petrick, in memory of Grandpa Stan and Aunt Lila. Number 24, Rylan Laughlin, in memory of Grandpa John Faden. Number 25, Duncan Chisholm in honor of Yami C. Number 26, Marshall Retzler in memory of grandmother Yvonne Retzler. Number 27, Hunter Walla in memory of Grandpa Jim Kleinfelter. Number 30, Tanner Kopak in honor of his dad Mark Kopak. Number 31, Michael Hobby in memory of grandfathers John Morris and Donald Hobby. Number 40, Carter Kirk in honor of his mom Jody Kirk. Coach Dick Novak in memory of Alice Novak, Barb Novak, and Mary Papka. Coach Blake DeVries in honor of his mom Colette DeVries. Coach Bryce Mitzel in honor of Kim Clayton. And now for your Watertown Lakers. Number 3, Mason Witt in honor of family friend Karen Akerson in memory of Uncle Lee Galloway. Number 4, Blair Boomsma in honor of Grandma Kathy Wall. Number 6, Caden German in honor of all who have suffered from this terrible disease from cancer. Number 7, Nick Lenson in memory of great aunt Lil Ratz and in memory of great grandmother Mary Bullock. Number 9, Jackson Workus in honor of Aunt Kimmy Miller and in memory of Grandma Pat. Number 11, Jake Bramer in honor of Grandma Karen Riefenberger and in memory of great grandma Marilyn Fisher. Number 13, Tommy Foley in memory of Barb Richardson and in memory of Mark Ward. Number 16, Jacob Riefenberger in memory of Grandma Sharon Burkhardt. Number 17, Austin McBride in memory of Ardell Hogstead. Number 20, Caleb Schmaltz in memory of great grandpa Vincent Schmaltz and in memory of Dan Tunson. Number 21, Gabe Holeen in memory of Jim and Judy Thompson. Number 22, Brayson Bowling in memory of Nana Cookie and in honor of Vina Bowling. Number 23, Austin Green in memory of Grandpa John Casey Jr. and in memory of Aunt Jill Casey. Number 25, Hudson Hendricks in memory of Dorothy Crank and in honor of Bob Crank. Number 28, Logan Osted in honor of Grandma Marge Moan and cousin Sherry Peterson. Number 29, Trey Allard in honor of Grandpa Steve Schlott and in honor of friend Sawyer Trowbridge. Number 30, Owen McBride in memory of Carlene and Gayleen Geffery. Number 32, Ethan Scott in memory of Grandma Cindy Schockenmayer and Grandpa Alvin Scott. Number 35, Gunnar Van Gilder in memory of Grandpa Lieutenant Colonel Walter Van Gilder and Tiffany Vans. Number 39, Dakota Wartink in honor of his mother Darcy Wartink. Coach Evan Witt in honor of co-worker Cindy Jordan. Coach Ryan Falk in memory of Shirley Hoffman and in memory of Jeff Hoffman. Tonight, we'd like to have everyone please rise and remove your hats as we welcome to the ice Barb Kranz, who is being escorted by her husband Doug for the national anthem. Barb will be singing the anthem this evening in memory of her daughter, Chelsea, who passed away when she was just 10 years old due to cancer.
And we've had the singing of the national anthem by Barb Krantz. Nicely done, as always. They'll get the lights back on here at the Mace. And soon we will play hockey. Watertown with different uniforms tonight. And, of course, also Rushmore's. Last night they had the black. Tonight they have the purple with the white shoulders, white around the waist, right at the wrist. And, of course, the black breezers. We saw those with the girls this afternoon.
I'd like to please welcome to center ice Casey Brennan.
And they will drop the puck.
Mary Ann Petrado and Mark Kopak.
Petrado will drop the puck for Rushmore's. There's several young men from Rapid that will drop the puck here. As we continue with our pregame festivities.
Casey Brennan's mom, Vicki Mitzel, also known as Nana Cookie, the varsity player of racing bowling, battled stage 4 terminal small cell carcinoma from May 13th, 2021 until her passing on October 31st, 2001. In addition, Grayson's dad, Brandon Bowling, passed away just two short weeks later. Both Nana Cookie and Brandon were very avid Laker hockey supporters. On April 5th, 2021, Mary Ann Petrado received a message in her medical chart after some tests. She Googled words and reached out to friends about what she read in her chart. The next morning, she received a call from her doctor stating she had invasive ductal carcinoma, a type of breast cancer. Doctor said she would need to have 2 surgeries and 15 radiation treatment sessions. After her first surgery, they learned the cancer had spread to her lymph nodes. She would now spend the next several months going through chemotherapy infusions and radiation treatment sessions. On August 16th, she completed her last chemo infusion, and on November 10th, she completed radiation treatment. These were huge milestones for her, but not nearly the end of her journey. One more surgery, monthly injections, and daily medication is to follow, and lots of patience as her body takes time to heal and recover. She's starting to recognize herself again. She is slowly getting her energy back, and she doesn't always feel tired. She is starting to lose the chemo weight she had gained. Her hair is starting to grow back, and she has eyelashes again. She is starting to look healthy, and more importantly, she says she is starting to feel healthy. Her message to those fighting their own personal battles: sometimes the only way forward is through, and there is light on the other side. She is living proof of that. In 2005, Mark was diagnosed with multiple endocrine neoplasm. In 2010, Mark was further diagnosed with a neuroendocrine carcinoid that had spread from his thymus to his heart and lungs. In June, a fist-sized tumor was removed from his chest. Open heart surgery was completed for 12 hours, resulting in a scar that remains under his entire chest. Mark then had 1 month of radiation at the Cancer Care Institute. He was considered cancer-free until 2013. In 2013, he equaled an oral chemo that was stopped in 2015 to only be started again soon after. Mark continues on immunotherapy every 3 weeks. Mark has been active in the Rapid City Hockey Association since his son Tanner began as a Mite in 2013. The Watertown Hockey family send well wishes to tonight's honorees and their families.
and all the other families in our communities battling this disease. Stick it to cancer. Let's play hockey.
All right, the festivities have been completed, and we are about set to drop the puck and get this game underway with the Rapid City, the Rushmore Thunders, and the Watertown Lakers. Rushmore is winning last night by a score of 8-1. So Watertown comes in 9-9 overall, 4-9 in conference play, 2-4 at home, 7-5 on the road. Mentioned the Rushmore Thunder at 13-0, 9-0 on the road, and they're 4-0 at home. And of course, it'll be Michael Hobby, who got the shutout last night, or actually gave up a goal, has 2 shutouts on the year, 11-0. He will get the start tonight, it looks like, in the nets for these Rushmore Thunder team. And of course, the Lakers will get things underway with, of course, Owen McBride in the nets there.
The referees tonight, they are in their stripes as usual, but instead of white, it's pink.
It's pink.
Pink and black stripe for the referees
black
tonight.
Stripes.
A little bit different look. And of course, the Watertown Lakers jerseys, very colorful and definitely different than their normal uniforms.
Yeah.
Pink laces. You see a lot of the guys have pink laces in their skates.
A lot of the guys have pink laces.
All right, tonight, your starting lineups. First for your Rushmore Thunder, starting at defense, number 9, Caleb Merchant.
So Caleb Merchant with a hat trick last night starts.
Tyson Dunbar.
And also Tyson Dunbar on defense. Petrodo will start at 1 forward, along with Hunter Walla and Dawson Worth. And Michael Hobby will get the start tonight, as mentioned, in the nets. Michael Hobby getting his 2nd straight start. For the Lakers, of course, Owen McBride will get the start in the nets. Starting lineup, of course, brought to you.
Starting at defense, number 17, Austin McBride.
And, of course, McBride will start. Starting lineups brought to you by New York Life, carrying Melissa Anderson. Bowling and McBride will start on defense tonight. And, of course, it'll be Tommy Foley, Thomas Foley at 1 forward. Austin Green will start at another forward.
At center, number 3, Mason Witt.
And Mason Witt will get the start at forward as well. And Owen McBride will start in the nets for the Lakers. Good crowd tonight, Jim Lloyd.
It is. It's a great crowd, and it's going to be a festive night here. Little different look on both sides, some different jerseys, things that we haven't seen before. And we're about to see a really good Rapid team that we saw last night. And the Lakers, the coach alluded to it a little bit. He's moved some lineups around a little bit, Jeff.
Yeah, he does. He's moved things around a little bit.
He's moved things around. He's trying to get a little more pressure on the forward line.
Well,
it looks to me
spark.
like that. Looks to me like that first line is going to be a little bit different.
It will.
So that's
With
always exciting.
Green
Kids get to play a little.
And Foley and Witt.
Yep, that's a
We'll see
line
how that all
that's
turns out.
That's a line that he hopes is going to produce a few goals.
Yes, and of course Dawson Worth will set up to start this face-off here. And we are underway with our hockey game against Witt. Worth actually won the draw, flips it into the Lakers zone. Back behind the Laker net, and Petrata goes after that puck there. Looks back out front for Dunbar. Holds his zone, plays it back in around the wing. And of course, Walla goes after that puck now for the Rushmore Thunder. Looks down there for Worth. Worth stick handles a puck near side. Comes back, of course, to Walla. Walla with the puck, looks back out front, puts a shot on the Caroms back behind the no. And that, of course, is Gretzky's office down there. Lakers knock it out, but almost hold the zone. Can't. The puck goes back. And, of course, Petrodo comes back to get it now for the Rushmore Thunder. Long lead pass knocked down that time by the Lakers. That was McBride, far side over there. Going after that is Foley over there with the puck. Plays it off the far rail. Leaves it now for a teammate. And, of course, banging into the corner over there. And going after that loose puck is Walla. Lakers hold the zone. Shot on that time by McBride, and they score.
He got it.
McBride scores a minute into this hockey game.
So Austin McBride, just inside the blue line, takes a slap shot, and that's a heck of a slap shot and a heck of a boost for the Watertown Lakers, striking first here with 16 minutes left in this first period.
1 minute gone in the period, and the Lakers have a 1-0 lead. Getting to the puck over there far side was Witt, and actually it was Workus on this line. Workus is out there right now. He wears number 9.
And for the Watertown Lakers, you don't draw it up any better. Within the first year, you score. First minute, you score right away.
You sure don't. And of course, to his left over there is Wertink. Lakers play it back into the zone. Back to get it, of course, will be Chisholm. Plays it back behind his own net over there, and he's picked up by Brannon. Brannon and Chisholm playing right now defensively. There's a loose stick. Somebody lost the stick. Lakers, or should say Rushmore, brings it up ice. They lost the handle, got it far side over there. A Laker goes down hard, and we have a whistle at the 15:31 mark.
And we're going to have a penalty here.
Penalty coming up. See who they call on that penalty.
Boomsma was involved there, but there's going to be
involved.
There's going to be Parker. And Parker was not very happy when he went into the box.
Sure,
but we're back.
When we are back, and of course going after that puck, they dump it in the Lakers zone. Farley goes to dump it down there. Farley's out there with Dietrich and Hollick. Loose puck in the slot. Lakers will clear it away just a little bit, and has ridden off the puck that time was Bramer. The loose puck goes back behind the Laker net in the Lakers zone. Lakers pick it up at 15:05, rattled off 2 minutes. Watertown with that goal just a minute into this hockey game. Back out in the neutral zone, picked up here, of course, by Dietrich and the Rushmore Thunder. They play it back there. The Lakers get on that puck, back behind their own net, come out here near side with the puck, and they'll pick it up there. They'll take it back behind their own net. Looking back out here to bring it up ice. Near side, onto that stick, of course, goes McBride. Dumps it out here. Rushmore Thunder get on it. And they'll play it back. Lakers come back with McBride at his own blue line. Pass right side, comes over there, flipped into the corner. And going after it over here, of course, for the Lakers along the near boards over there. Looks like that is that 7 over there, or is that 3?
Witt.
Well, that's Witt. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those jerseys are still tricky. Even though you have to keep track of only one side, and it's your home side, they're still tricky.
I tell you what.
Lots of the numbers.
I told you this last year.
Jeff thinks these jerseys are going to retire him.
These are going to retire me without question in my mind. They are going to put me out of hockey.
I think it's going to take more than that.
I think it's going to take a whole lot less than that, personally. Retzer's out there right now. They are just difficult. When you have white on yellow on white, picked up here, of course, by number 3. And that, of course, is Suflo, who didn't play last night. Gets after that puck now for the team, and of course comes over here to Hansen. Plays it back into the Lakers zone, back behind the net as the Lakers go after that loose puck, looking for a centering pass. They get it out here, dish it right side. With that puck down the right side they go. Wertink puts a shot on a bullet, save made that time by Hobby. Comes back out here, loose puck in the corner. Picked up here by Bramer. Bramer looking out front, putting a shot on side of the net. Won't go, comes back out here. Lakers hold it. That was Allard, and we have a whistle stopping play at 13:29.
So the Watertown Lakers, they're about where they want to be right now, Jeff, and I kind of see a little bit of different Laker team than we saw last night at this point in the game, obviously. Up 1-0, and it's always nice to score that first one.
Lane Jensen is out here. Of course, you have Ethan Scott back on defense right here, and it is Witt facing off against the team that time for the Rushmores, and that, of course, is Retzer. He didn't play last night. And a loose puck picked out here in the slot deep, travels away. Lakers go back to get it. That'll be Ethan Scott. Ethan Scott plays it off the far rail, neutral zone, picked up here by the Rushmores. They'll play it near side, dumping it back out along the near side. That, of course, was for them Dunbar. Plays it back in the Lakers zone. Back to get it will be Austin McBride. We have a whistle stopping play. We played 4 minutes. The Lakers are the 1-0 lead, and shots on goal 3-2. And, of course, on the First Premier Bank scoreboard.
It's going to be Austin Green. He's going to get a roughing call, Jeff.
Okay, Green getting a roughing call.
And we've talked about it before. On a good team like Rushmore, you surely don't want to give them a power play, but they're going to be on a Pelican Power Sports power play right now for the next 2 minutes.
Yes, they will. as I try to get everything written down in time. And back in the Lakers zone. So, of course, they're right now their power play is at 31% for this Rushmore team. Shot by Pedroso gets deflected up over the glass and out of play. 12:38 to go. In this first period, Lakers with a 1-0 lead. Nice to have you on Stick It to Cancer Night, all brought to you by Service Plus. Face off just outside the Laker blue line. And of course, with that was Walla. Lakers and trying to get a shot off that time. Lakers overskate the puck, shot on it, turnarounder that time by Walla wouldn't go. They come up with the puck along the near rail. Another jumper on that time, another shot on that time, stopped that time by McBride. Another one stopped by McBride.
Where is it?
Where is that puck? As the net gets knocked off its moorings and the whistle sounds at the 12:17 mark.
Every guy was at this net besides the goalie, besides the Rushmore goalie.
Yeah.
It was a mess in front of the net. I could see the puck for just a little while, and Owen McBride was getting bounced around. He's leaning against his net right now. He's taking just a second for himself.
Riefenberger, Bramer among those out there on this face-off circle against Walla. Petrodo comes up with the puck as they win the draw, looking for a centering pass. He has out there, of course, as well Worth. Worth comes up with the puck, leaves it back out here. Shot on the way, broken up in traffic. They had McBride out of position just a little bit, but they couldn't capitalize. The Thunder go back in the corner, gets it back out here. Loose puck out front, zipped around a couple of times, and they score.
Oh, boy.
At 11:51.
Owen McBride. Owen McBride, Jeff, he had his hands full. And the last couple shots there by
comes off Walla.
Rushmore.
I think got that goal.
There might have been, I don't think they even put them all up on the board, but there might have been 6 shots there in about 10 seconds.
If full, that would be the 7th for Hunter Walla on the season. So it's a 1-1 hockey game at 11:51. As the play resumes, back in the Lakers zone, they'll have to see if they can't break it out. Going along that puck near side, backhander this time to Trey Allard. Hunter Walla comes up with that. As of course Foley goes after that loose puck in the corner. Going after that over here near side is Witt battling for that puck. Witt gets knocked down on the boards over there against Jensen. Loose puck, very physical game picked up here by Knoll. Knoll looks out front, Lakers knock it down. Bowling was there, gets on the puck. This is Foley. Foley working hard in the traffic, gets over there. Lakers keep it alive. Put a shot on, broken up in traffic. Cleared away nicely that time by the Thunder. Comes back out to the point. Scott's right here to hold the zone. Gets over there, of course, that time to Kirk. Kirk looks out front, they score again! The Lakers get the lead back at 10:52.
And I think that was McBride. I think it was, might have been Foley. Foley, McBride,
Looks
McBride,
like
Foley. I think it might have been Foley. And Jeff, I think they credit Foley with that first goal. So that might be Foley's second goal tonight.
All right.
And you got to remember, that was a little move that coach made to get him up on the first line.
Yeah, he's never going back to defense
No,
now.
he's done.
He's done. High off the glass as the Rushmore's on it here. Yep, it's Foley, Tommy Foley. Loose puck picked up here, of course, by Chisholm. Plays it around the boards, far side. Lakers try to hold it in there, bumped off the puck. Going after that loose puck, the Lakers play it ahead. That was, of course, Boomsma. Plays it back over there, far side. And kept in by the Lakers nicely as it rolls around the boards out here and deep in the slot. Lakers try to get to it that time. Can't do so. I think that was Workus. Back behind the puck, picked up here, of course, by Brannon. Brannon closes it out in the neutral zone. Here comes the Rushmore Thunder, and offside they were. Halleck was offside. He's not happy with that call, to say the least, at 10:05. Lakers are the 2-1 lead right now. They have been outshot, though, 8-5 in this hockey game.
He was, however, offside.
Yeah.
He didn't like the call.
Not many times the Rushmore Thunder have been behind this year. Worth in the face-off circle just outside the Laker blue line plays it back. Scott on defense back there as the Rushmores go after it. And it's picked up here by the Lakers far side. Ridden into the boards over there, I believe. That's a McBride shot on that, broken up in traffic. Lakers playing a lot more aggressive. They dig the puck out in the slot, put on the brakes. The pass there intercepted that time by the Thunder as they'll set things up. Regroup, goes back into their own zone. Petrotta goes back to get it there. And it's played, of course, instead by Dunbar. Plays it around the boards. Far rail over there. Picked up here by the Lakers. Skating in, looking for a centering pass. Nobody home. Picked up here by Scott defensively. Plays it, now getting on it is Petrotta. Petrotta with the puck. Skates back behind his own net. Fires it out front in the neutral zone. Finds a teammate. That teammate is Worth, who, of course, stick handles the puck nicely. Loses the handle, gets back out in the neutral zone. Dunbar goes back to get it. Plays it near side over here. Lakers get right on it as they make a change. Getting out there, of course, for the Lakers. And that's a Bowling out there. Foley is out there as well. And defensively for the Lakers, let's see, 34.
Tucker Markle.
Oh yeah, he's playing tonight. First time I've seen him play, and the shot is stopped that time by McBride, but 8:39 to go in the period. As Rapid City and the Rushmore Thunder come out here, Lakers knock it back into the neutral zone, and of course the Rushmores get on it there. That's Brandon. Brandon far side, Lakers being very aggressive. Witt gets out there defensively. They battle the puck, picked up here of course by Hollick. Players it back in the Lakers zone. Lakers get to it, play it back in the neutral zone, picked up here by Brandon. Brandon comes over here near side for a teammate. Comes back out there, Foley in the neutral zone. Getting over there, of course, is on this line is Green. Green fighting it back behind his own net is Scott. Plays to the far corner over there. Then you have McBride. Picked up here by the Thunder with 7:55 to go in a 2-1 first period. Lakers with the lead right now. That shot was deflected all the way down the ice, and getting on it, of course, will be Dietrich. Dietrich comes with it left side. Up it comes to Hollick. Hollick on the left side, drop pass that time for Farley. Lakers knock it away, take it away. Take it down the right side, skating in, putting a shot on, and the save is made that time by Hobby. Another shot. Hobby grubs it and hangs on after that shot by Boomsma. Nice play by Blair.
Blair Boomsma with a good hustle there. Created himself two shots.
Yep, 7:28 to go in this first period. Very entertaining game. Lakers with a 2-1 lead. And of course the faceoff coming here. Workus in the faceoff circle. Backhander that time by a Laker. Puts it back. That's Markle. Comes back out here left side. Lakers hold the zone right there. Put a shot on a bullet that carries wide. Comes over here along the near rail. Lakers getting almost over there. Boomsma turn. Knocked down by the Lakers. That, of course, was Scott. Plays it in the corner. Goes over here along the near rail. Wertink is out there as well. As putting a hit on that time was Ethan. Scott. And then, of course, with the puck was Kirk coming into the Lakers zone.
Tucker Marco down there. He's gotten some time, and he was playing very aggressive. He plays defense, and he came up and pinched and made a little noise in this arena.
10 minutes we've played in this period, 7 minutes to go. Lakers up 2-1 on the First Premier Bank scoreboard. Off the face-off, comes back out here. That was Bartling. Plays it here to a teammate. They dump it into the Lakers zone. They have another whistle stopping play. As a fact, of course, defensively.
You see that little flip shot from Dunbar at the red line?
Yeah.
That thing had a lot of smoke on it for a little flip shot.
For a little flip shot, yeah. Scott is out there. Worth against Workus here off the face-off. I think that was actually, instead it was Bramer, beg your pardon. Comes back out here, picked up by the Lakers. They break it up ice. Pass right side, comes down here. Drop pass that time may have been poked away. Lakers play it back in. It'll go into the corner. Back to get it will be Chisholm. Chisholm with a puck near side here, and intercepted that time by the Lakers. Nice play that time by Scott. Takes a check that time by Foley's stick, goes way up in the air. Where's my stick? He goes. Loose puck back over there. Chisholm still doesn't have a stick. Out here, of course, is Eric Scott. He gives another Laker a shove.
He's going to get a penalty here.
He's going to get a penalty here for shoving without a stick.
Yep.
His stick's
going to get a penalty
right down here.
He decided to go back out in front of his goalie and was pushing people around without a stick, and they got him.
Well, he was headhunting out there that time.
Yeah, that's Chisholm. it's hard to play without a stick, and it kind of happened by the bench. I think he'd have been better off just go right to the bench and let somebody else with a stick go out there.
So Lakers go on the power play for 2 minutes. The Pelican Power Sports power play. Now it's a 2-on-1 break here for the Thunder. Shot on Walla, kicked out that time by McBride. Good play by Owen at 5:58 to go in the period. And right now they're on the power play with the puck right now down the left side. Boomsma working against Worth. Plays it back behind the net. Going after that puck is Dietrich. Clears it out along the side over there. Picks it up. Takes the puck out to center. And now is passed right side, too far for Worth, who couldn't quite stretch out far enough to come up with that loose puck. Takes a little check in the Lakers zone. That, of course, was McBride. Loose puck comes back. A rolling puck in the neutral zone. Picked up here, of course, by Merchant. Merchant had a hat trick last night. Plays it back in the Lakers zone. Near side here. Watertown can't quite get to it. It's picked up, of course, by Brandon. Here's a rink-wide pass that time. Long pass right on goal. Would you believe? From inside his own blue line. And, of course, the save made by Owen McBride. You've got to be watching at all times.
Was that Dunbar again?
Yeah, I think so.
He shot it out, yeah, from the inside the blue line. And it was everything Owen McBride to do to get on top of that one.
Riefenberger, Bramer out there right now for the Lakers on this line as they shuffle things around. And long, high stretch pass that time for the Lakers. Hedda comes here in traffic going down next to the goalie. And we have a whistle. Laker just got knocked into the goal.
That's Bramer.
That's Bramer.
Got knocked off the puck and ended up going into the mooring.
Yeah, he wears 11. The black uniforms, the white and the yellow on white. At 4:59, these, of course, are the Stick It to Cancer night. What a crowd. We've got a great crowd tonight here for this hockey game. The Lakers aren't disappointing so far with a lead of 2-1. Another long shot on goal. McBride makes a save, slaps it off the far boards, back out to the neutral zone. Lakers get on it there. That, of course, is Bramer trailing on the play, shot right on. Loose puck, nice save that time by Hobby. Comes back out here near side. They flip it all the way down the ice. And, of course, it'll be going after that puck is Workus going after that puck here. The Lakers pick it up in their own zone deep. Right side pass comes out in the neutral zone. Pass back over here for Witt. Lost the handle, taken away that time. And Donovan was there, or Dietrich, I beg your pardon. Lakers took it away from him as the Rushmores will make a change right here. Riefenberg goes down. He's all right. Picked up here, a little shove that time by the Lakers. And it comes in, that was Bowling. Both teams now at full strength with 4:08 to go in the period. Lakers up 2-1 if you just joined us on the first, the first Premier Bank scoreboard. Picked up here by the Lakers, trying to
and
get
got it in.
Score! Goes
got
over
it
the
in.
right shoulder. Over the right shoulder.
There was a pass to the center. Pass to center, and the Lakers flipped that thing up in the air. I'm not so sure Hobby knew where that thing was.
No, I'm not so sure he did either.
And I want to say, Jeff, did you get a number? Was that Workington? We're going to have to get it. I'm not sure who that was. The way they came through the line.
Wartink?
I think it might have been Wartink. We're going to have to find out. But that was a kind of a nice goal, one that the Hobby sure didn't expect.
No, so it's 3.
Yep. That was Dakota.
Yep, Dakota. And for Dakota, by the way, that's his first goal of the year.
And a nice one it was.
Yep, 3:38. Back in the the Rushmore zone. Picked up here, of course, that time by Bartling. Flips it out here in the neutral zone. Lakers get to it, though. They're all over the ice tonight. Losing that puck, dribbles near side along the board. Picked up here by Jensen. And that may be Worth. Worth with the puck, Petrodo puts it into the corner, was batted up in the air again. Another shot, the bullet that goes off the boards with 3:12 to play. Lakers haven't scored 3 goals in the first period in a long time. Comes back to Chisholm. Stick handles the puck, broken up that time by the Lakers. They blocked it. Comes out here, long pass that time for Foley. Getting on it, of course, will be Hunter Walla. Walla with the puck in the Lakers zone, takes it back behind the net over there. Comes back out here, right side for Worth. Puts a shot on. Save made that time nicely, but the glove of McBride at 2:49 to go, period number 1.
You said it, Jeff. This is a different Laker team right now.
Yeah.
You see him in the passing lanes. You see him with a lot of puck pressure. We didn't have any of that last night.
Hustle. A lot more hustle, a lot more effort to get to that puck. Comes back out here, of course, to Dunbar, puts a shot out puck, and boy, I tell you what, that time, a little bit out of position was McBride, but he got away with it. Sometimes you got to have a little luck on your side, too. 2:35 to play in the period. Comes back out here. This is Dietrich. Drop pass for, of course, shot on the way that time by Worth. Wouldn't fly. Comes back out here. They hold the zone. Another shot that time. Gets his man out of position. Going after that, of course, is Dunbar. Dunbar looks for a backhander. Shot on the way. Broken up in traffic. Nicely done that time again by McBride. 2:10 to play in the period. Comes back out to the point. Shot on that time is a knockdown. That was by Merchant. Merchant wears 9. Worth wears 5. Comes out here. Lakers played all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing call, I think, against the Lakers. Face-off coming. The Riddles Jewelry face-off to the left of Old McBride. Offensive zone for this Rapid City Thunder team. 1:57 to play first period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lakers are in front. And right now it'll be Kirk facing off here. They're just checking the net on the Lakers side. And we'll see. We'll be talking with Heather Rasmussen in between periods as she's up here now. We'll talk with her about, of course, Cottington County Cares in hockey. Underneath, looking that time was Kirk. Tried to put a shot on deep in the slot. Lakers cleared it away. Knocked down that time by Chisholm. Chisholm working in the corner hard. Gets bumped that time a little bit. Lakers had a man over there bowling, I do believe. Comes over here, and Bramer is out there right now, the puck. This is with it. Chisholm comes back out here, of course, for Kirk. Plays it down low. Plays to the far side. Noel gets on that puck deep in the corner. 1:21 to play in this first period. Lakers up 3-1. That's what I said. Didn't hesitate. Comes back over here. Chisholm along the near rail. Picked up here. Shot on that time. A bullet that goes a little wide by Bartling. Loose puck over there. Bartling goes after with his own rebound. Gets the puck. Takes it back behind his net. Looks over there with Noel. Comes back out here, and they can't hold the zone. This is Brannon. Lakers skate hard after Brannon. Puts a shot on. That was Foley. Comes back out here to Rapid, and of course Foley's on him all over Farley, and that was Allard as well. Allard playing out there. Allard against Petrodo. Petrodo left side comes with it to Dunbar. Dunbar skates over the blue line, puts on the brakes, comes back out here. He finds that man, Guerin, and of course Merchant, I should say. Puts a shot on. That caroms wide. 32 seconds to go in the period. Back it comes over here. Scott's back there. Lakers with the puck along the near rail. Comes back out here. Dunbar goes after that loose puck. Picked up here by none other than Worth, who puts a shot on. Broken up in traffic with 16 seconds to play in the period. Comes back out neutral zone. Dunbar hops on it. And with the puck, fires it back in the Lakers zone. Lakers will get it right there. Flip it out in the neutral zone. Knocked down that time by Dunbar. Comes back out here loose side with 1 second to play, and that'll end the first period. A very good first period for the Lakers with a 3-1 lead after 1 period of play. And so far in that first period, it was a total of 17 saves for McBride in that first period. 17 saves, and of course 6 saves as far as Hobby was concerned. And right now the Lakers have a 3-1 lead. Let's get to the scoring. Got a minute into the hockey game. And of course Austin McBride getting the first goal for the Lakers at a minute in to surprise the Rushmore Thunder. Lakers had a 1-0 lead, and then they scored some 4 minutes and 9 seconds later. It was Rushmore scoring. It was Hunter Walla making it a 1-1 hockey game for the Lakers.